I mean, I guess we could wait. But let's not do that.
I thought they were frozen then. Oh, what's this? Spelunky 2. Haven't played the first one. Oh, that's probably why I've never played the first one, because it's not on the Switch yet.
A game full of cats?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Actually, I'm more of a dog person.
Are you kidding
Is that a
me?
cat fight?
Anyway, ever wonder what cats do when their owners are away?
What does
Well,
it?
Fistifluffs has that answer.
I doubt my cat
Developed
does
by
that.
Playfellow Studio, Fistifluffs is an action brawler in which
Fistifluffs.
cats duke it out to determine the world's best feline
Oh, that
fighter.
looks fun.
And they'll use anything to their advantage, including
One's
household
called
items.
Jelly Bean.
Looks like this is gonna be a total catastrophe.
Ah, catastrophe. Oh man. Seriously,
You
my
also
cat
get
would
to dress
just
up these
lie
fur
there
babies,
asleep
and
all
you can
day
play
when I'm not
locally
here, I
and
bet.
online with friends. The possibilities are endless.
Possibilities. Ah, cat fans, Fistifluffs, love it. Oh,
Get ready for a
when's
cat
that?
fight in Fistifluffs, pouncing first on
Oh, early
Nintendo
next
Switch
year.
early
Okay,
next
something to
year.
look forward to.
You're a good driver, right?
I mean, I can drive go-karts?
That works. Here in Very Very Valet from Toyful Games, you'll get behind the wheel to pick up, park, and return cars in over 20 locations. Up to 3 other players can join
Looks
you in
manic.
this frantic and fun party game. And I was kidding about the driving thing earlier. It's not actually a requirement.
At least I've got between now and early 2021 to practice. When Very Very Valet accelerates onto
Very, Very
Nintendo
Valet.
Switch first
Okay.
as a timed exclusive.
Timed exclusive, okay.
Hey,
Was that Hat Kid there? Wow, that's like the girl from Hat in Time. What's she doing there? Are these other characters people we should know about? That kid's got wings. So it's like a side-scrolling beat 'em up. What a way to just show that Hat Kid's in this. Just have her be there. Like, here's a grand reveal of her.
Hat Kid from A Hat in Time is also playable in this game.
Why?
Venture into the
She does
jungle
the
when
statue
Tunche
move
arrives
as
first
well.
on Nintendo Switch
In March, okay.
2021.
Yacht Club Games! People that did Shovel Knight. Oh, did we know about this already? Is this their first time review? I'm pretty sure I heard they were doing something with a ninja. Wow, it just looks old school, like Ninja Gaiden sort of thing. It's like, yeah, Shovel Knight went into that sort of era as well. Now, yeah, I'm pretty sure I knew they were doing something like this. I don't remember seeing any. He's on a motorbike there. Oh, and they got like the cinematics, kind of like Ninja Gaiden had.
Exclusive to the Nintendo
Amiibo.
Switch version, you can scan compatible
Oh.
Shovel Knight series amiibo figures to get a little help from a familiar fairy friend. A classic
that's
8-bit
cool.
challenge awaits soon
Actually,
in
use the
Cyber
amiibo.
Shadow.
I've got that
Coming
somewhere.
to Nintendo Switch
Yeah,
near
that
Calico
there.
Halloween.
That works in Cyber Shadow.
Calico.
Yes.
And now everyone can in Calico.
Cat Cafe
Peachy
Simulator.
Keen Games has one very important yet adorable task for you.
Fill this cozy cafe with cute and cuddly creatures.
This is the
No
sort of
better way
game
to spend
Sophie
the
would
day,
like.
really.
And by filling, it's perfect.
Ah, a lot of cat puns in this direct.
Relax in Calico. Launching
Calico.
on Nintendo
Today,
Switch
Shadow
later
dropped,
today.
but let Sophie know about that. Oh, that's a scary face. Okay, that didn't really tell me about the game. Ooh, this one looks interesting. Oh, no. Block that. Oh, okay. I'm getting Bold Boy vibes from this. The really creepy bunnies and happy game. Okay. Hey, here we go. Super Meat Boy forever.
I can't believe Team
Oh.
Meat created thousands of levels in this game.
Wow.
Plus insane boss fights,
This has been a long time coming, this game.
tons of secrets.
I think the first
unlocking
one took a
characters.
long time to come
My
out as
backlog's
well.
gonna have to wait.
You do know these levels aren't exactly a walk in the park,
Oh,
right?
if it's anything like the
Unless
first
the
game,
park
then
just
no.
happens to be filled with deadly saws. I love a good challenge.
Super Meat Boy is
Well,
such a
ask
good
and
game.
You shall receive. Super Meat Boy Forever is out later this
Oh
month as
my
a console
God.
launch exclusive
That's-
on Nintendo
That's next
Switch.
week.
We'd like
Several
to show
more.
you.
They're not doing one
Check
more
it
thing.
out.
They're...
Well, that just about wraps up today's presentation.
That it? One more thing? Yeah.
Huh?
What is it?
There is an
Smash.
imposter among us.
Oh. Among Us is
Yummy.
coming to the
I saw
Switch.
you around the fence.
Excuse
Oh,
me,
I could
you're
see
the
this
suspicious
coming.
one.
What? Look, we have to work together to complete tasks on this spaceship before the imposter sabotages and takes out the other players. We gotta
Yeah,
figure
I
out
know
who
about
it
this
is
game.
before it's too late.
I've never played it though,
I don't
so
even know
that's
if our
good that this is
friendship
coming
will
to
survive at
Switch.
this rate.
I was kind of
Because
hoping
you're
Fall
the
Guys would
imposter.
come to Switch
That's
as well.
it. I'm voting you out.
Oh, whatever. I'll convince you I'm not the imposter when Among Us launches on Nintendo Switch.
Today, I thought that would be today. Yeah, that's a big game
That's
at the
all
minute.
for today's Indie
Definitely.
World presentation.
Okay, so that was the Indie World for December 2020. Basically, I got my notes here, so let's just sum up what we saw. And so we started off with Spelunky 1 and 2 coming to Switch. I've not heard of those games before. I've seen that sort of type of game as well. It's a roguelike, sort of underground thing, as you'd expect. So yeah, it looks pretty fun. But Fisty Fluffs, though, it's like a 3D fighting game with cats. I'm really curious to see more about that one. And okay, speaking of that though, going into this, there was a game, I think it was a year ago now, or maybe a bit sooner, called Skatebird, which is kind of like a Tony Hawk style skateboarding game, but you've got little birds on them and you're like on the desktop, kind of like the fingerboards, if you remember them, that they're on. And I was hoping to see more of that, but this sort of filled that void of like bizarre animal based game. So Fisty Fluffs is a good name. But yes, Very Very Valet, that's coming early 2021 as well as Fisty Fluffs, and that looks like a car parking simulator, but it's one of them manic, kind of like with like Overcooked style, just manic things happening. So that looks pretty cool. And there was a game, I can't remember how they pronounced it, was it Tunchi or something like that, which looked like a side-scrolling beat 'em up sort of hack and slash sort of thing, which was fine, that was good. But what got me there is Hat Kid was in it, and it's the sort of thing where you'd expect them to just sort of like show the gameplay and then sort of towards the end go, oh, and a special guest, Hat Kid is in this. But Hat Kid was shown pretty early on in that trailer without any fanfare around it. She was just there. It's kind of like if they did a Smash Brothers trailer and like just Sephiroth was just there at the beginning, just in the background, like no emphasis on him, and then he did his grand reveal a bit later on in the trailer. It's like, it kind of seemed like a weird way to... Maybe we knew about that game already and knew she was in it, but I'd not heard of it. But her being there is the reason why I got excited for that game. Hat in Time, I do like that game. Then Cyber Shadow, fantastic looking. I have a feeling we already knew about that game, but I can't distinctly remember it, but it just seemed familiar when they showed it. But I mean, that's coming out in January the 26th, so that's really exciting stuff. It's from the Shovel Knight developers, and Shovel Knight Amiibo works in it. Brilliant. I love Ninja Gaiden, love Shovel Knight. Just, yeah, really looking forward to that one. That was probably my game of the Direct. But then again, there's another one I'm about to mention in a bit that might be my number one. Then there was a game called Calico, which was the Cat Cafe one, which looks more like Sophie's sort of thing than mine, but that's out today apparently. Then there's Alba, the wildlife adventure one. That looks like a cute little game. It's about helping the wildlife, sort of like fish have washed up on the beach, caught in the ring pool things, and so you got to get them out of there. And yeah, it's a cute little game. It seems it's got a nice message behind it, so yeah, why not? Nausea, I think it's pronounced. What was that I saw? Seriously, like, I really don't know what to make of that one. But oh well. But speaking of games I don't know what to make of, there was that game called Happy Game, which reminded me of Bold Boy at first, as I mentioned. But it was so bizarre. Sophie showed me this YouTube series recently called Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, if anyone knows that. And it kind of reminded me of that, where it's like presented like cutesy for kids sort of thing, but then it gets really dark. But it sort of still has that presentation of cutesy kid stuff, but there's dark stuff happening. And I really love that sort of thing. I just love that, you know, just it challenging you like that, just like throwing you off. And oh man, that looks so cool. But my game of the Direct, of the indie world, has to be Super Meat Boy forever. I've loved Super Meat Boy. I had it on the Xbox 360 originally, and I had to get it on the Switch the moment it launched on there. And yeah, I just love that game so much. It's sort of really difficult, precise platforming, and yeah, really, really looking forward to trying that game out. Yeah, Grindstone, yeah, that's a puzzle game. I kind of thought like Letter Quest Remastered, but it's sort of like that phone game aesthetic way. You got the map screen, and each map's got like 3 stars on it, and you have to do certain things to unlock them all and stuff, which that I always think phone game when I see that, whether this is a phone game. But they mentioned it's a coming to console, they said, which makes me think it's been on phones before. That it's sort of has that whole, again, just looks like a phone game to me, which isn't necessarily a bad thing at all. And then they finished the big bombshell here, Among Us, which is been out a few years, I think, but it's fairly recently become huge, like blown up, become really big. Among Us, it's coming to Switch. I kind of saw it coming. I was thinking Fall Guys we might see come to Switch. I've been wanting Fall Guys to come to Switch, because that looks fun as well. I've never actually played that, and Among Us I've never played yet, and that's out on the Switch today. So yes, I'll be taking a look anyway, see how that plays on the Switch. I've never actually played it myself, so let's just see what all the fuss is about there. So that's what I thought of Indie World. It was okay, it was good. Basically, there's a few good things I liked about it, a few new things for me to like. I mean, my highlights have to be Fisty Fluffs. Definitely excited for that one. I mean, it could, like with Skatebird, it's a type of game where I'm thinking that could be crap. It could be really, really rubbish. It could be destined for like 4 out of 10 review scores sort of thing like that. But I'm hoping it's more of a 7 sort of thing. People might get it. I can't see it getting any more than a 7 in review scores, depending on how it's priced. Because if it's like one of them where, you know, it looks really cool, looks interesting, but it's like 20 quid or something like that, I'm like, if it was less than a tenner, then you're more likely to take a punt at it. That same with Skatebird. I worry that they'll release that at a really high price when I'd only pay a lower price for it, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so there was Fisty Fluffs, there was the Cyber Shadow, and there was Super Meat Boy Forever, were my 3 most anticipated games from this. But Among Us, which is out today, is a big one that I want to see. I want to have a look at that a bit more. So yeah, so let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this Indie Direct, and what games you're excited for, what you're missing. I mean, I can't believe Sports Story wasn't there. I can't believe Axiom Verge 2, that didn't really need to be there. We already saw enough about that. But Sports Story was meant to be out already but got delayed. I was hoping we'd see a release date on that finally, but nope. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to see more from me. So I'll see you in the next one, everyone. Bye bye.